Hi, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Bison, and this is Carnage Heights. Tonight we're playing some Cyberpunk Red. These wonderful people are the crazy people crazy enough to join me in my fun little world. And speaking of crazy, let's start with the Crimson Kraken.
Hello, everybody. I'm Carol or Brilton. I here play the Crazy Crimson Kraken, and I'm so the sloppy Dionysus of this team, and I'm so pumped. And so is the Kraken in my head to see Magic's version of a drag trip, probably less playing with dead bodies and less consensual perversy and more of fun stuff. I rewatched the Kraken Crazy Ride to get in the vibe, and I cannot wait to see how fun the differences will be. I also play in another game on Friday. It's a pirate versus zombies game when my character Ben Drown is has a pact with a demon, and he's trying to bribe his way to friendship with all the new people he's meeting. So far it works. So come see it. And that's all for me. I'm hype today.
Next, let's go with Red Death.
Guess what, bitches? I'm back. Yeah. No, I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back playing Red Death tonight on Tuesdays in our Cyberpunk Red game. Our slightly toned down Ares, because honestly, just look at mythology. Like if we have a slovenly Dionysus, then I would be the god of slaughter somehow. Um, not war,
Blood for the
slaughter.
blood god.
Yeah, and considering how insane Ares is, let's just tone that down. But still, I'm excited to be here. I work other when I'm not here doing wonderful Dirty 20 stuff on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Sundays, potentially Saturdays. We need to just iron that out sometime. um, I feel like that's my fault. We haven't been ironing it out, but it's not. It's both our faults. So we're just going to both equally take responsibility, and then nothing will happen because it's what it is. But yeah, when I'm not here doing that, I'm working with the wonderful Tangor Productions to bring fantastic, wonderful stuff eventually. And eventually is always the key word because we do bring out stuff. It just takes time for people to give us money to make more stuff. Um, yeah. If you want, check us out. Yeah, I'm excited to be back, and I'm gonna hand it back over to our city.
Um, so let's go with Exit next.
Hi, I'm Ruth. You found me. I am here today as Exit, our resident fixer. I tried to think of what god or goddess she'd be, but I don't know. Um, so it's fine. That Exit is for today. Still haven't written my shit down. Ha.
One day.
I should have it clearly memorized by now, but I keep stumbling over myself, and this is fine. On Thursday, hopefully you'll see me as Desrai for the last time. And on Sunday, you can find me as Runa, who's super cool, I think. Take it away. Take.
I mean, look, if we were coherent, we wouldn't be Dirty 20 Gaming.
That is totally true.
An Exit would be an Ishtar, I think. She kind of has the Mesopotamia vibes.
I'm gonna need you to explain that to me more in depth later.
Yes, okay. We'll have to
Or like
Wikipedia
type
that.
it out so you don't forget.
Gods, I love mythology.
Lastly, we have Magic.
Hey, y'all. I play Magic. My name's Sarah. I'm go by Sandspot on the Discord. I am here currently 3 times a week. Actually, 4 this week. I just realized. I'm here on Tuesday nights as Magik, broken heart of the team. I don't know which deity she would be. I just don't know. Thursday, I am the DM for the Fool's Gold campaign. I'm really hoping we can get this game over with because there are other things waiting in the rings that I am so excited for. And I'm also on the Sunday game, 7th Sea, Shadow of the Vaktum, as Rosa Nix, the Fate Witch and apparently horrible woman who gives kisses for luck.
She's only given one person luck.
Oh yeah,
But
there's
you're
a
not
reason
very
why
good
it's
at
only
it.
that one person.
It's always the same person.
It's always the same
You-
person too.
You know, right now that luck is a home run. Eventually, you're gonna have to give some luck that's a grand slam.
Where's my
Fang 'em.
kiss? Like, where's my hug?
Oh, absolutely. Runa just has to ask. You just have to ask Rosa. She forgets.
And Magik would
Lastly-
be
And
the
other than that,
wonderful
you can find me
god of
working-
goblins from the giant game that you played. Oh.
Yeah, that little dude can go sit down for right now because, yeah. Other than that, you can find me working on Tango Productions with the Scar Adventurer on stuff and things that'll come out eventually. Handing it over to our
I
to
am the city.
I keep forgetting if it's storyteller or whatever. My
Yeah,
brain.
I like to call myself the city when it's Cyberpunk Red.
This city.
Actually, I did build this city on rock and roll. I listened to music before every game.
Look, if it's not samurai, it's not music. I'm
well,
kidding.
this time it was like Zeppelin and stuff. So, anyways, anywho, I'm Bison. I'm a regular contributor on this channel. I am here 3 times a week currently. Tuesday, I run this shit show. On Thursday, I play Encino, the big damn hero, our Dragonborn Paladin on King's Pyrite. And on Saturday, I play Gav. I was going to call him the lovable dumbass, but he's not a dumbass. He is a literal Renaissance man and slayer of giant murder snakes. He's great. Shout out to the Vakterm, 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern on Sundays. Give it a watch. Actually, give all our shows a watch. Anywho, speaking of our shows, Cyberpunk Red is written by Mike Pondsmith and was published through our Talsorian Games. Our VTT of choice is Roll20. Character art is done through Hero Forge and or Scarred's Fingers. Pixabay is where we got the background images, and we can thank our resident artist Thunderscape7 for making it background art. Before we dive into the fun stuff, I do have one final warning for the people who are watching. Cyberpunk is a world of dystopia, and people do what they have to in order to get by. Morals are optional in Night City, and drug use and abuse play a central role in the plot, especially right now. Our players have an X card in case things get too heavy, but you guys don't. I'm not telling you not to watch the show because that would make me sad. I'm just warning you ahead of time that some scenes may not be suitable for all audiences. And don't abuse drugs. Magic. It is a beautiful day in Night City. Fluffy white clouds against an almost painfully vibrant sky. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and flying Pop-Tart cats trace lazy rainbows across the sky. You're on a flying carpet. Cool. With you sits a very serious-looking warrior clad in black and red with a metal wolf on his arm. You think you can, metal wolf for an arm. You think you can hear the arm growling. What a buzzkill. You feel something rubbing against your leg. You look and see an adorable bicolor cat with tuxedo markings, but the black parts radiate with rainbow colors like an oil slick or a magpie's feathers. Hi, I'm Skittles. Are you my human?
I guess.
She pads up to you and makes herself comfy in your lap. Her purr is so loud, like a motorcycle. I'd really like it if you were my human. This guy throws triangles at me when I try to talk to him. But you can see me. That means we're supposed to be friends. Red Death, give me an awareness perception check.
You got it. I keep clicking all the wrong things.
Why did it go to the very
Wow.
13?
That's the lowest, lowest I can roll?
That, yeah, out of all the lowest, that's the best you could do. A 13 is good enough because you guys have comm beads now, thanks to Kraken. You can barely hear Magik's side of the conversation. She's kind of mumbling. Give me a human perception check.
Oh, shit. That is in social.
Social, yes, sorry.
Mhm.
I always have to remind myself. It's 15.
15.
How did he get higher?
Her body language
A
is
mod of 2.
corpse rigid. Like, considering she just got dosed twice, she's like, you'd move her and her entire body would shift, but she's strapped into the, it's almost like rigor mortis.
That's what it's called. Thank you.
Yeah.
The cephalopod, I think we named it.
Oh yeah, no. She's sitting in the cephalopod as
Yep.
the what's the motorcycle called again? It's in my notes.
I think you called it Fenris.
I called it Harbinger.
Harbinger. Dope.
Because it signals the coming of the death. Yeah,
that makes sense.
That's the joke. It's
very Red Death.
It really is. Red Death extra personified.
Magik, as you know, you're flying along. You know, you see the cars move at. You know, it's weird. You're the only one on a magic carpet. Like, you've got to be special, because clearly you're the only one with a magic carpet in Night City.
Every time she thinks she's the special one, we all end up paying for it.
And it's just, you know, it's a beautiful day. You're having a great time. You know, you feel warm despite the, you know, the velocity of moving. It's a whole new Night City. Yeah, pretty much. It's one
Please
of those...
don't close your eyes, because no, seriously, keep them open. Keep them You're dying. Sorry. There's so many.
Like, you've lived in Night City for a while now, and before that you grew up here. It's never looked so beautiful to you. Even with, you know, the piles of garbage, the stinky bum throwing up in the alleyway, you know, to you it's you know, little presents, and he's throwing up rainbows. And, and everything is just really clean and nice and pretty, and this cat is super warm and just purring, and you're not really sure where you're going.
She'll look down at the cat because she doesn't trust this person beside her.
Yeah, the big meanie.
Yeah, the person she doesn't know. And do you know where we're going?
I was just about to ask you. Hey, Mr. Guy. And you see Skittles paw at the warrior's knee. Where are we going? Red Death, this is the weirdest voice Magik has ever used. It's childish. It sounds like she's imitating a little kid. And she's like batting at your hand or at your leg, asking you where we're going.
I really should have tried to fight this fight. I really should have tried to win this argument. No, I thought, no, just leave it for once and then you'll be fine. God damn it. We're going home.
Not going to go pick up Kraken?
After we pick up Kraken.
After we pick up Kraken.
I forgot that part.
That's okay.
Straight up.
Kraken, do either you or Red Death let Exit know what's going on?
Kraken, if he would tell Red on the comms, Red, I'm staying here. I'm gonna try and phone to exit because I found the data stack and we need an RV and our team to take it for ourselves because it will not be here for long. It will fall down, and this will be a big win for our corporation.
And as he says, it will not be here long, Kraken, you feel the ground beneath you shift a little bit.
Okay, got to go and ring to exit.
All right. Speaking of exit, we're going to cut to you. Just as you had arrived at the precipice earlier this morning, you'd gotten a call from Mr. Bones. Exit, I need you back at the Golden Bone yesterday. The Johnnies just shot up the place.
I'll be right there.
You floor it. Give me a driving roll, please. I think that's in control. I'm going to say control.
15.
You got stuck in traffic.
God damn it.
As you're sitting there waiting, it's not like Night City traffic just gridlocks, but you're moving maybe half as fast as you wish you were. And then you see lights behind you, flashing lights.
Obviously, I wasn't speeding, officer. I'm stuck.
So you pull over to the side of the road and the NCPD car comes up behind you. And out steps Pete Sakes. His car has been downgraded to a standard NCPD patrol car, and you can tell it's been in at least one drive-by recently. Less than a month ago, he was a lieutenant. Good afternoon, Miss Exit. Keep finding you all over the place. Little Europe, New Westbrook, now in the Glen. Can I get you to step out of the car, please? Give me a human perception check in social.
Oh, I'm not too bad at these. That's if the dice don't decide to fuck me.
You can use luck. Remember, we
I
have
think this is a phrase, the dice railed you good.
Yeah.
You know, you don't say it before you roll.
You know what? Sometimes if I threaten the dice enough, they do good for me.
No.
I would
Fear
say
will keep the dice in line.
Use 2 luck points and roll again.
Okay.
20.
That's more like it.
That sounds better. For everybody in chat, she got a 12 minus 9. Her mods are plus 11. So she got a 3. So she rerolled that and got a 20. Pete's not asking, but you notice that he's not drawing iron on you, which is better than most cops.
So she's gonna get out. See what's up.
So this car's not registered to you, is reported lost, and I saw you peeling out of the precipice. Care to explain?
This car was given to me. I had no idea that it was stolen or lost. I'm just trying to get to my fixer. I gotta work.
Raises an eyebrow. He's looking for more. He doesn't think that. That's the whole story. It's the middle of the morning, Miss Exit. What makes you think you need to get to your boss so quick?
There's been kind of a situation, bit of an emergency that I need to attend to, and I was already stuck in traffic, so.
He kind of does this, goes into his walkie-talkie. He's like, Dispatch 5440 Patrol. Have there been any reports regarding 420 Femur? 10-4 dispatch. Are you pulling my leg, bud? They're not saying anything. What happened?
Rotten Johnny's situation at a club.
Right.
Was it? I'm saying at a
That is-
club because I forgot.
That is exactly what happened. He said the golden bone just got shot up.
Golden bone.
The Golden Bone.
He looks at you. He kind of gives you the once over. All right, follow me. We'll get you there soon enough.
Thank you.
So he puts on his lights and you follow him to the Golden Bone in, hey, maybe get this in South Night City. And it's the first thing you notice is an exploded car burning against a light pole. There are several blood stains where bodies used to be. The front facade of the building has been shot up. Small groups of people are hiding behind dumpsters, just scared. It's still mid-morning, so even the partiest of partiers have gone home at this point, and it could have been so much worse. Your sensitive ears are bombarded with noise. Car alarms, crying, people shouting orders at each other, the echoing staccato of gunfire several blocks away. It's utter chaos. By the time you've parked your vehicle, Pete has already gotten out of his car with an assault rifle in hand. He waves some bystanders back, and with his free hand, he radios out, 40 to dispatch, stow the bet and start the clock. Broad daylight, multiple casualties, fucking recent. At least 3 cars for Corden and a detective for optics. Look, are you going to wait for some Louis to stop tugging rope and actually read his fucking email? You're going to do your fucking job. Make the goddamn call, dispatch, 40 out. And he starts towards the growing crowd. Do your thing, fixer. The call was anonymous. Meaning he didn't mention you at all.
Great.
The glitz and glam of the Golden Bone is muted in the dreariness of the day. The neon is off, the vid screens are dark, and the giggling skull is frozen mid-laugh. The front facade, again shredded with a small arms fire, the doors barely hanging on their hinges. You see Skell leaning against the doorframe, holding one hand against a gunshot wound in their side. The Skull Kid mask is shattered, and they're breathing heavily.
Too much going on. I do about this. Wait, I have things.
You do have things.
Where are the things?
It would be in education or technique. Let me double
Technique.
check. Yes.
You got the better first aid.
I'm gonna use paramedic.
Paramedic's the better of the two.
Yeah.
26. That's a critical.
Skell, I got you.
You you don't even think about it. You didn't even remember pulling the first aid kit out from Molly. It was just in your hands. You quickly, get Skell to pull the jacket off so that you can get at the wound. And To your surprise and relief, it was a through and through, and it's not even bleeding that much. Don't worry, boss. I got my liver replaced when I was 15. Bullet bounced off the chrome. Saved my damn life. And they're right. If that had been their liver, it would have bounced around inside the rib cage for Lake. And they would have been done.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Big boss is inside. Mind the mess.
Never minded a mess in my life.
So just to remind I love that line, by the way.
Thanks.
Just to remind everybody, the entrance to the Golden Bone is one big long corridor that's dark and has UV lights and stuff. It's wait, where's my face there? There it is. It's filled with gunpowder smoke. Regular stage fog too, but it's the gunpowder you smell, and it doesn't take much to see why. There are bullet holes and ricochets all over the walls, the roof, and it's going both ways. As you're walking through, you realize why Skell told you to mind the mess, because there's about a dozen bodies lying on the ground in various stages of bits and pieces. At the end of the hallway is a turret with 3 machine guns clicking threateningly at you. You look down at your chest and see a purple dot dancing angrily across your collarbone. Just as you reach the end of the hallway, the turret powers down and sinks into the ground, blending seamlessly with the carpet. You look for Bones and find him at the bar down at first level. His jacket is being inspected by a very serious and disappointed-looking fellow in a suit so clean that it stands out amidst the chaos of the nightclub. Bones has his back to you as he sits, and you can see 2 dolls appear to massage his shoulders. One of them is Two-Ball, and the other one has a similar faceplate but white with a yellow stripe. A third doll, this one with a fully black head, is preparing a drink from behind the bar. I haven't been in a drive-by since the 20s. Actually caught me by surprise. Night fucking city, everybody.
Certainly the place to be.
City of dreams. He turns, dismissing the 2 dolls with a wave, and exit. He's holding a raw steak to his face. How's it look?
You've had better days.
He pulls back the steak and puts it on the bar. Bones' left cheekbone is a cratered, sparking mess. The round is still embedded in the metal, and the red dot that you normally would see in his eye socket is gone. Yeah, I could say that. Please give me something good.
What specifically is he looking for? Sorry, my brain is going fast.
He is looking for good news. Basically any leads. Yes, Brill, that was the joke.
Well, we found a loophole with the Heights. They just put signs on the doors.
So they don't own it.
Nope.
So Chester still owns it?
I believe so.
Ain't he dead?
Yeah. No? Player doesn't know.
Characters don't know either.
Okay.
You're currently working on that. Kraken is determined or is pretty convinced that that Chester's alive.
He has a crush on Chester. Everybody can see it, but Kraken cannot.
That we don't know. We're trying to figure it out. But you asked for good news, so I gave you the good news.
Wasn't what I was looking for, but to be honest, I'll friggin' take it. And it is at this point that you get the message from Kraken. Or sorry, which one? I don't remember who. Kraken, yeah.
Yeah, Kraken.
Yeah.
Kraken would call, and it's like red alert. Please speak up, and put me on speaker. It's I know you're busy, but it's very important.
How do you put an internal agent on speaker?
I was thinking about that.
Oh, you
think-
cannot.
just
Okay, no time to explain.
It's like Lilo and Stitch just opens their mouth. We would say that you have like a speaker that you'd connect to your neural port or something.
It's very important. I am here and I found the data stack that Chester was having, and it's like state of the art pre-war Arasaka shit. It's all falling down, and it's on a precarious ledge or something. I need you to use all your fixer contacts. Please get Mr. Bones. I need an AV now to save it. It's like the golden jackpot. It's worth a lot of money. But it's gonna fall down.
When Kraken's like, I need an AV, exit, you see Bones just kind of hide a smirk.
Exit's just like looking at Bones, slow blinking, like, you got that. Anything we can do? Like, you got that as in, you heard him.
Yeah. He's like, you got that? No, I don't. So yeah, exit or not exit. Bones is I need to give me 1 sec here. I am getting distracted by Discord because my stupid ass didn't mute it like I normally do.
Like, Exit's just slow blinking at him, like,
Okay.
this guy.
Bones is like, I'll send a salvage crew. Even I don't have an AV. It's like, flick exit the deets of where you are, and we'll get some guys to come get you.
And he would flick the deeds, and he would start to take photos with his agent, and like it's falling down. I don't know if it will survive like 10 minutes or
person
something.
that we know that may have access to an AV is high off her fucking mind.
Wait, what?
Oh, maybe from
That's
the
something Exit
corporation.
doesn't know yet.
Exit
Okay.
doesn't know yet.
Sorry, I thought that was.
I
Wait a minute, I don't remember that.
I would
Exit
have
doesn't know
Magik,
yet.
but
Group
she's
does, though.
indisposed. Kraken doesn't want to sell out Magik.
Indisposed? The fuck you mean?
No time.
Is she hurt?
Red is totally selling her up the creek. I'm just letting you know.
I don't. I'm not sure. It's not my story to tell. I didn't tell her about. No time. It's. Fuck. What should I do? I don't want to leave it. It's gold. It's like.
Well,
got-
we're
there are
gonna get
people on
people
the
sent
way.
for you. Calm down.
And he's trying to send. He's like spamming pictures where he is like 360 everywhere because it's.
Bones just sees Exit's eyes flash with every message she's getting. And she's just looking at him.
And he would tap Red that in. Red is. Can you talk to Exit? Can we get some corpus support, AV or something? I got a very nice salvage here about we need an AV or salvage crew quick because it's all falling down.
You want me to talk to Magik to see if I can get you an AV?
Or a salvage crew, or I don't know. I don't know how corporations
Look,
work.
I'll send some messages into Silverlaw, into the Argent Key, but Magic's not going to be of any use. She's high off her
Why?
fucking mind.
Yeah,
What?
it's a group call. It's a group chat now.
She's
fucking
fucking
what?
what?
Yeah, so
No,
every so
fucking
often.
repeat yourself, Red. I didn't hear you. You kind of glazed over that part.
Oh, I'm not anymore. So, you see, occasionally you'll go on, you decide to not have a large argument with someone and just let them do the slightly dangerous thing. And apparently, this slightly dangerous thing was go into a drug den with aerosolized chemicals, and then immediately start taking Rainbow, the thing that Kraken only just got off of.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Hey,
Oh,
good
I'm
for you.
not. I really wish I was not.
I told her not to go there. I trusted that the red would keep her safe, but
Oh, she's safe, but
But she's high.
I don't
right?
know. Yeah.
I
No,
talked to my Chardok friend. He cannot repeat what he did with me. He will
Oh, that's
work on it.
fantastic.
Hey,
So,
He's
Bob,
gonna
I'm
look
gonna
at
need that
Bones
so we have a
drink.
and kind
high.
of whisper, functioning. I have such a functional team.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm
I
having a
know.
great time.
Hey, Paul, you're gonna
been-
have to double that drink and make one for exit.
Exit? Exit. This has been my relationship with Magik since I started working with her.
Yeah, that's great. And now she's high.
Magic, the warrior's being mean. You're not sure what the warrior is saying,
Mhm.
but you know it's about you. And he's not being nice about it.
Red, a word of advice.
Should
Please tie her to yourself because Rainbow does strange things to people. She might jump out
Guys,
of the
we can
motorcycle.
talk
Oh
about
no,
this
I've
when we're
basically
home.
I basically stapled taped whatever I needed to do to the cephalopod. She is not moving except to paw at me like a cat.
Look at
she
home, okay? Okay,
Oh, I'm already on the way.
uh,
And
great.
exit. I'd like to say this only because I've known Magic a little longer, and this is what I've been dealing with for years.
shit.
You do not get to be angrier than me at this moment. We can both be as angry as each other, but I don't think
I'm not
either
so much mad at
is
her,
angry at the other.
but we'll
She
talk later.
gave me so much shit and I worked so hard to get off Rainbow and now she's on Rainbow. I wanted to be on Rainbow and now I'm not. And
Family
I
counseling
cannot be
session
anymore.
at home. I'm hanging up now. Goodbye.
But please send help.
Quick.
The from hearing the guard be mean, I look down at Skittles. Do you think we could find a different carpet to ride, or are we stuck here?
I don't think he's gonna stop.
Thank God you're saying that the cat is suggesting don't jump out of the moving vehicle. Fuck.
So we're sending people to Kraken, right?
Yeah.
Rolla, believe it?
I'm not gonna not get a chance to clip a Arasaka pre-war friggin' server. Are you kidding
And
me?
she's transferring him where he is. Do you want all the pictures, or can I spare you that?
Let me guess, it's a fucking shed somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need that.
Cool. And that drink.
The bartender hands it to you.
Is it the Mr. Bones drink from the afterlife?
Exit's not sure what it is, but whoever taught this guy to mix drinks is as good as the dude that works at the afterlife, because this thing tastes fucking amazing. And with the amount of amasec he put in it, you're surprised it doesn't taste like paint thinner.
Yep.
I'm personally surprised that people might be thinking about driving home after this drink.
It's Night City. You're only
What's-
drunk
this
in
is
public
her
when
first
you get
time?
caught.
You can get a taxi.
It's not Smash, Kevin. She's safe. All right, so we pick up back at, yeah, you're only drunk if you get caught. Exactly.
Yeah.
So we go back to the, let me just find where I am in the notes. Back to the mansion. Magik, you're still having a great time. The going through the the gate to the executive zone, it's one of those moments where it's like it was like going through the jail at San Quentin, that first little bit. I mean, all that really happens is Red Death shows them the pass, they scan it and let them in. Because, you know, nobody questions when it's a legitimate pass. But to Magik, it's like big towers, red lights, big scary dudes with guns, when it's like 3 cops.
Just imagining like Eyes of Sauron are the tops of these towers blaring down these lights.
Eyes of Sauron, pretty much any escape movie ever.
Yeah, she is what Red will see her do is like slink down and almost try to hide.
Can I see your pass, please? Can I see your
Hand-
pass, please? That's what
It's
Magik says.
It's handed wordlessly.
Scan. There you go. To Magik, that took about 15 minutes. And like the entire time, the guy was looking at you, looking at the warrior, looking at the cat, just so suspicious, and you're just terrified. Pass through the gates. And Magik, you hear the harp. The musical harp as you come into this gorgeous, you know, the executive zone. It's very nice to begin with, but in your
Twilight State.
Yeah, you're under your chromatic difficulties, or spectrum based difficulties. It's like paradise.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is made of gold. You know, everybody is smiling, and they're usually skipping down the street, you know, holding hands, you know, that kind of goofy shit. You go through the drive, it's just, you know, Red Death, it's just normal day, you know, that's kind of overcast. And under the helmet, Magik's like just looking at everything.
You know, this is just a small thing. I'd like that the cephalopod, just because we've had the Kraken issue before,
Mhm.
and other issues, that it's an encased dome essentially,
It's a trouble
like a
bubble.
Poke-mobile. I'm thinking more
Magik isn't-
Poke-mobile than Trouble Bubble, but like, because you know the Poke-mobile has the little aquarium-looking thing.
Mhm.
Pope.
You get shot at once, and everybody's worried for your life all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Jump out of
I'm-
one moving vehicle.
I'm just imagining that, so that for once he didn't have to put on a helmet might be on, but it's not as necessary. But I just imagine like pressed up against the the aquarium like glass.
Pretty much.
Wow. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm making it worse, but it's
like
it's,
a
it's
kid at
fun a little bit.
Disneyland, you know, even though you've been here before. Going up to the mansion, it's a little. It looks like a castle. You know, pennants. You know, fucking knights walking by with swords. You know, milady, all that shit. Guards, just uh, and then the magic carpet stops, rests on the ground, and soon later a horse and carriage comes up, and out walks a mind flayer and what looks like some kind of like Outlands bandit queen. You know, spikes and hockey pads, you know, that kind of post-apoc bullshit. And they're both just staring at you. The mind flayer's tentacles are like, yeah. And you can kind of see the beak underneath them. And the bandit queen is just like, looks like she's just gonna pound you into the dirt, buddy.
Is that Exit?
Yes.
Magik is just like holding Skittles and just walking in as fast as she can.
Yeah.
Is Kraken the mind flayer?
Yeah, absolutely.
I adored it.
Red's gonna turn to Exit very quickly as they go in. Just, I know you're angry at me. So am
Yeah.
I. This is a terrible situation. I hate it.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Well, the front door is not something I can enter through, and she can. That's about as far as it went. I was literally behind the walls of the thing, and the only way to stop her from taking the pills would have been to shoot her, and I can't really do that without killing everyone inside that little club, so.
You're a better shot than
Can you guys
using
make
a
No,
bazooka.
no, I don't mean that. I mean that there were several armed guards around the area with the kind of combat shotguns that you just start firing into the center of the room with.
They were? I didn't see any, but yeah, I was high, so I believe you.
Ear saw
This
them.
may not even have been the same place you've been to.
Hey, Red, next
No,
time maybe
it's the
call
same.
Exit.
No, I really wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's almost like something was preventing you from doing it.
yep.
There wasn't no
Player
set
knows.
He
service.
wasn't here last week.
It was
Player
blocked.
knows.
Yeah, from what I understand, I was barely able to get in touch with Kraken. And even then, that was staticky and unpleasant. I think they did something.
Yeah,
Player is inserting the
Okay.
reason of literally cell phone dead zone.
yeah, Kitty Cat Man is. I hate him, but he's really smart, and he's probably a med tech and a very good hacker. He would block that.
I'm sorry. You should have called Exit before you entered.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
great. I love
that
it
was
too.
brilliant.
That was amazing.
I also love
it.
the if I shoot her again, she'll get really mad at me.
I think she will be so mad when she sobers up. And I'm mad at her because you gave me so much shit and I done the impossible. And now I kind of want to try Blue Glass and Synth Cock at the same
Don't you
time.
fucking
because
dare. Don't
why
even
not?
start with me.
You do, and I will put a bullet through your hands.
You do that, you're not leaving your room for weeks, I swear to God. Bars on the window, everything. You're not getting out this time.
Your hands will look like Jesus.
Magic,
Yeah,
roll me give me a stealth roll, please.
I'm immediately going to
That's
just.
body.
Where is that?
It's body.
Body. 16.
Red, you saw her go you guys all saw her go into the house.
Yeah, I think both. I think we might have the opportunity of seeing her.
Well, you watched her go in, but you guys were having this conversation out in the
Oh, I was imagining we were doing it as we were walking in.
okay.
Sorry.
She's gone.
This is Exit's favorite game. Find magic.
Red's gonna turn on his heat signet, his infrared.
Where the fuck is she? Like, Catman made me put in a bomb and kill an innocent person when I was high. God knows what she will do.
I don't know. Sell her stock for a
Exit,
banana.
not listening to anyone anymore, is just looking for magic. I need you guys to be quiet because if I can hear her, I can find her.
Magic.
Try to find
The-
my true map.
That's up to.
Your Skittles is like, we need to get out of here. These people are only going to hurt us. They're dangerous. So yes, give me another stealth roll, please.
15.
15 and tracking from Red Death.
10.
Can I do perception because I'm listening?
I was gonna
Yes.
do perception as well because I was turning on my heat sensitive.
Remember,
things, but
you
yeah.
can use lock.
21. I don't need it.
You know she went downstairs. Yeah, I guess tracking isn't a really good skill for you, is it, Red Death?
No,
That's
not
okay.
really.
That's okay. Little ball of chaos.
Oh
You know
man,
she
this is
went
Idicus
downstairs.
2.0.
Could Kraken phone the corporation or corporation, and we need a medtech with our CEO was poisoned. We need a medtech with the drug cleaning stuff. No, we don't need. She's not dying, but we need somebody discreet.
We need someone
Sir,
to clean her blood.
I was gonna say, I was gonna try and do the best, sir. This is a Wendy's.
No, this
but-
is Patrick. Sorry.
No, this is Argent Key.
It's like, sir, first, who are you? Second, this is a private military contractor.
Our
don't-
CEO Magic Silverlock. I am her private contractor, or I am her netrunner. Yeah, that's what it's called. We need a person with a syringe right now.
All right,
It's a Pulp
sir,
Fiction kiss.
I will.
Exit's just going for magic. She's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kraken. This
behind.
this lady,
Yeah.
it's the receptionist, and she is not buying it. Not your fault. You're Kraken.
Did
It's-
Kraken?
it's just-
Yeah, he's the Russian accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Did
brain just
he
said
have time
crackhead
to buy-
Kraken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did Kraken have time to buy his the card from for
The
the
trauma team.
yeah
No, not yet.
no yeah
Excuse me.
that's logical.
Trauma team also doesn't like it when you use your card for other people. Just so you know.
Yep. But this is an emergency.
Magic technically has trauma team.
Yeah.
But-
I don't think that really counts for recreational substances.
She's not overdosing. It wouldn't trigger her biomonitor.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe if I
But-
shoot her in the leg just a little bit.
Why do you want to shoot magic so bad?
Because he's so good at it.
Yeah, true.
Do what you love.
Look, do
Um,
what you love and the money will come. That's why I mug people.
That's fine. Magic, you know this house better than anyone. And this cat seems to know this house better than you. Skittles takes you down to Indy's room. And is like, I know, we know, you told me, He's got a place down here.
He did. When we were kids. I don't know if it's still here.
Give me a perception roll, please.
18.
18. It was in his closet. He jokingly referred to it as Narnia. You didn't get it. You wasn't sure what that was supposed to mean. But in the back of the closet is a door. And the door, you remember the code. It was your mom's birthday. You miss your mom. You missed her a lot. But that's for later. You open the door and step inside. Fuck. Sorry, the song changed and then baby crying. Or baby giggling. Spotify just fucking threw me for a loop because all of a sudden I hear baby giggling. I'm like, what the hell?
So creepy.
A little weird, lot of weird.
Oof.
So
Is this the
maybe
Resident Evil
Magik
Village
hears a
thing?
baby giggling, like in the horror.
I'm thinking a little bit more like Dead Space 2. The infirmary. Yeah.
All I can really picture now is the Resident Evil Village.
Babies.
If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you
Yeah.
don't know what I mean, I don't think it's safe to talk about on stream.
No, it's not. It's not.
In my head, PT, Silent Hill, friggin' Dead Space.
Mm-hmm.
So many games like to use that kind of stuff, and I realize it probably breaks a few content warning bits. So yeah, we're not going to talk about it. And I've turned off the music. Screw that noise. Magik, you were never allowed into this room. Indy was always super protective about it. And to the point where you were actually scared of the idea of trying to come in there or trying to, go into Narnia. What you find is a lot like the war room here setup, but it's like there's a computer, there's a desk, there's like a little mini fridge that looks like it hasn't been turned on in years. There's some shelving space with like just boxes and boxes that are unlabeled. And along one wall is this giant whiteboard, and it's just covered in words. To Magik's drug-addled brain, those words are doing a little waltz sort of thing. Whoa. Kraken just got hacked.
Oh my lord.
I am gonna change. Was thinking about changing my camera. It's a cheap camera, so
No, don't do it.
sometimes.
Oh, I'll
Sorry.
be good. I'll be good, please. But in your, current state, those words are dancing all over the whiteboard. First thing that popped into my head was Elephants on Parade from Dumbo, if you remember that scene.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of like that, except in negative, so it's even weirder. And Skittles is like, what is this place?
Indy called it Narnia. I never came in here though. I knew it, but I know we can hide here until they they go away.
And we should hide here.
I doubt that they'll find us.
They look scary to me.
I don't know who they are.
Back to Exit and Red Death and Kraken. It's been give me perception rolls, all three of you.
Okay.
20.
It's in body. No, awareness.
Awareness.
21.
Uh,
I'm not trying to
Oh.
one up you. I just did.
Literally did.
The dice.
18. You guys are down here for probably 3 hours looking for magic. You go through every wine cellar.
With
There are
my cyber audio, would I have
multiples.
been able to hear beeping of like a code?
Not over the sound of 3 pairs of combat boots.
Damn.
You look
Would
through. Sorry, go ahead.
would infrared help me see any things that are like electronics in walls? Shouldn't be there.
but Narnia is probably insulated. It's the camera
Fuck,
is.
hold on. Sorry, I got a phone call.
Okay. And I'm gonna maybe change the camera to the other camera.
Yeah, it looks like a connection issue.
That is lost her damn mind. Oh,
Sorry about that, folks. Government wanted me to get us do a survey. But whatever.
What a big fan of the government.
Yeah, down with the government. Anarchy forever.
It's not like we're playing a game that's anti-authority just by nature. Okay.
That is so funny. I'm sorry,
Please.
government. I cannot answer the survey. I am playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm playing Red Faction Guerrilla Warfare. Actual game.
I love that game. Okay, please remind me where we were.
Looking for magic.
they're still looking for me. It's
Okay.
been 3 hours.
It's been 3 hours.
Yeah. And Red had an idea to look with the infrared,
Yeah,
and I
heat
wanted
map.
to ask.
That's where we were. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not just heat; it also does low light vision. It's unfortunately kind of like dark vision, but not
Yeah.
entirely.
But Narnia would be insulated. It sounds like a safe room.
Yeah, but is it also for infrared and UV, which would be showing where fingerprints would be?
I'm gonna ask you to do 2 separate rolls.
Okay.
The first one will be perception,
19.
and the second one I would like you to roll education deduction.
Won't help at all.
8.
8.
And
Ouch.
can I have an idea if it doesn't work? If it does, I'm shutting up.
We're just gonna play this out first, Kraken, and then
Yes,
we'll get to your
sorry.
idea.
Okay, I'm shutting.
Can I roll better than this? Yes, I rolled a 3. I'm not
You
gonna
can
roll
use-
again. I'm just
Okay, so
because I doubt anything less than a 10 is going to be very good. That's
no, it's not great. What you managed to find out is this building is extremely well insulated. For the fact that it lives in Night City, where the temperatures are often in the high 40s through most of the year, it's nice and
that's
cool.
Celsius for our American friends.
Yeah, sorry, that's like 100 and up for the Yanks in the audience. Sorry.
Ah, the Yanks. We don't mean to exclude you, even though we love to exclude you.
So yeah, this it's nice and cool, which is evidenced by the number of wine cellars that are in this place. And it's just, you're not used to tracking things by, what's the word I'm looking for? It's easier for you to track a person when you're looking for a person. You're not looking for a person, so the readings you're getting are confusing because you're not getting what you expect, and it's frustrating you, and you're also more than a little bit worried, I'm assuming, about where she is.
I'm checking Find My Tune.
All right, give me a I'm going to call that basic tech under technique.
We have luck.
17.
Pretty good for having no skill in it. Dang.
I did that same roll, it would be 4 lower.
Find My Choom for the first time is giving you issues. It was easier, like the way you figure it, because you have to like do the where's my signal thing a bit.
Find the signal and find your tune.
Yep.
I'm just imagining it's with your brain. It's an internal agent still, so it's just.
So she's literally like
another app. Find my signal.
Yeah.
Popping up on Red's shoulders.
The Professor X Cerebro thing.
Hold on, the signal's better if I'm next to this pipe. Thunk. It's weird because the answer you're getting is not like, it's not on the map. Like, Find My Choom is only so accurate, especially when it's underground. And in a well-insulated place, it's even harder. So it's getting an approximate.
Can I roll deduction to be like, hey, she might be in some sort of safe room?
Can I, after exit, would say that?
I'm asking if I can roll deduction first to see if I can figure it out. Because I don't want to metagame this, because we know she's in a safe room.
Find someone's Choom.
Find
a Choom.
I was thinking that if we cannot find her for so long, Kraken would start to think about cybersecurity tech. Like, maybe she's either not in the house or she has some newfangled rich people security technology. And I was thinking about rolling cybersecurity and putting all my 7 points of luck in the roll.
Just blow it on luck. Either cybersecurity or your Netrunner roll ability, whichever you want.
I am rank 5 now, so no, I prefer the cybersecurity tech.
Okay.
And I think it's in technique.
Yeah, it's in technique.
Yeah.
A 20.
Plus 7, so 28. No, 27, sorry, it's 20 plus 7. Yeah, 27.
Yeah, if you put all 7 points in luck, it's a 27. Yeah. So how this one works is actually give me the deduction roll at the same time.
19.
You figure out that it's a it's off the map because it's a secret room. Kraken figures out that it's in one of 3 rooms. All of them are bare, except except they all have a like a cupboard
A
up
visual
against one
is a bear, like 3 bears.
side. One's hard, one's not. No, wrong kind of bear. So yeah, like they're pretty like each one of them has what looks like kind of like a storage cabinet in it. And it again takes you a while, but you do finally find the right one, and it's got a bloody code
It's
on it.
just right.
Yeah. And yeah, you find the false door. You slide it open and you see a steel door with a keypad next to it.
It's hackerman time.
If it was exit, she'd just try to brute force.
I would shoot the lock. That's the worst part.
Doesn't work in Cyberpunk.
I'm aware. You would shoot it mostly out of frustration and lock that person in the room forever.
Okay.
And that wouldn't work out very well.
So, Kraken, give me a electronics security tech.
How long does it take to sober up from Rainbow?
24 hours.
Damn it.
20.
20.
You're kind of surprised. You expected some sort of like long-winded cipher, but it's just a simple number code. You brute force it for a good, couple of seconds, and then it pops
Just a
open.
number code? I thought that they were rich. Exit, can you try and find the Magik? The corporation doesn't want to save her.
Do they not want to save her because they don't want to save her, or because it was you calling?
They don't believe me. They are racist because I have an accent.
I believe that.
I think you're reading too much into it.
I don't think he
Okay,
is.
but use your fixer wheelies. I don't know what you fixer people do. You just make a call and stuff is there. It's like magic.
Yeah, I gotta know who to call, Kraken.
Oh God, it's not. Give me a minute. And
Don't
Red actually
have-
walks off to phone his ex-girlfriend again. The person that
Oh,
helped
you can
him
do
out
it.
when
Yeah.
he was
Genevieve or
Yeah.
Guinevere.
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 Hello?
Hey. So,
Lance,
it's me.
what the fuck?
Yes, I know. I have an unfortunate favor to ask.
Last time that happened, we blew up an army base.
Yeah, this one I
Is this gonna be that kind of favor? Because
no, it's more I need to get someone unaddicted to a ridiculously meticulously made designer drug.
Sir Percival died years ago, right? He was our
And I
mentor.
know that you picked up some of his stuff. I'm just wondering if there's anything you, as a Ripper Doc, might be able to do.
Look, Red, I understand things I can use with my hand. I can manipulate with my hands. Chemicals and shit, that's beyond me. I used what Percival made until we ran out.
Ah, shit. No, just realized I have one other number I can call.
While he's doing this, Exit's gonna call Bones to see if we know anyone. Because that's really the only lead she has right now.
So, He answers the phone. It's like, on a scale of 1 to Kraken, how bad is she?
Kraken.
She is in a safe
Kraken
room,
squared.
hiding from us.
Hiding.
Yep. So Kraken,
Where?
in her mansion. Yep.
Okay.
Tell him how
Let's
long
try to
it
figure
took
out how
us
to-
to find her.
I'm not on speaker.
So what do you want me to do? You know where she is.
Do we know anyone who can reverse drug effects or have anything that might?
I've got it. I mean, I know more drug dealers than you can shake a stick at. But people who get you off of drugs, it's a short list.
I figured.
It's not something it's bad for business.
I just thought I'd ask.
He what is she doing? Do you have eyes on her?
Yeah.
Magik, you're hearing noises outside that door. It's muffled. There's 3 voices. Give me a human perception check.
2. Red would have made his call in another room.
Where is it?
Human perception is in social.
What if Narnia has a big door?
28.
28.
And I critted.
Oh,
The magic of rainbow strikes.
the magic of rainbow.
It
Yeah,
strikes
it's
again.
true. It
True
is
about this
totally true.
Stupid game.
God, I hate the magic of rainbow.
I hate that rainbow works.
The magic of rainbow.
Taste the
Magic
rainbow.
is on rainbow.
Magic and rainbow. There we go.
The perfect combo.
Yeah, so it's
Rainbow in
one of
rainbow?
those weird things, Magic. You hear the voices. You know who they're supposed to belong to. But you also know who's out there. You know it's the warrior, the mind flayer, and the bandit that wants you dead. But you're hearing friends. Like, the voices are concerned. They're angry, to be sure. But it's not. It's like a voice you've heard before. Like, but a long time ago. And it's making you wonder. You're hiding under the desk, holding Skittles.
And also petting Skittles, like, for emotional support.
It's just an arm.
We had the same idea.
Emotional support the dragon.
Emotional support wrist.
So nice.
It's and then there's you blink and you hear, "Come on out, you little goblin." It's your mom. You're hiding again. You're a little girl. You can see her feet walk past in that long dress she loved. And she's teasing you. You know this as an adult. She always knew where you were. Always. You could never hide from your mom for too long. But You know it's part of the game. Where is my little goblin? Is she in the closet? You hear her walking away. Your closet door open. Nope, not in the closet. Slam. Is she over here? Give me an endurance roll, please. It's in body.
15.
You start to giggle. Because of course. You never lasted very long. You know, it was always fun. These were the days when things were fun. And as this is happening, Kraken is brute forcing the door. And just as they kind of burst into the room, I don't know how you're, doing so.
Kraken is very gentle, like with the lion, like calm down, it's okay, no aggressive movements.
Exit is like approaching her very gently for Exit.
Mm-hmm. And for Magik, she hears, there you are, and you see your mom's face, and then everything changes, and it's Exit staring at you, and Kraken's face upside down, just completely bent over.
Exit's actually like sitting in front of her, just like being on her level, not wanting to freak her out.
Exit, what you see is a Magik with all of the innocence in her face still. She sees your face and she's surprised. She almost giggles again, and then she sees you. And that innocence just melts off her face. Magik, you're finally back. You're sitting under a desk.
How did I get here?
You were high.
I was what?
You took Rainbow. I
I
told
took
you not
what?
to go there.
I-
No, we need to go to Dr. Bean at the Enlightened Patch. He's a specialist.
Why
English
would
is hard.
I take Rainbow?
I have no idea what happened.
Because Catman
Where
is
the
dangerous.
fuck was Red? He was supposed to have my back.
Behind the wall.
Speaking of Red, you're on that second phone call. Who are you calling?
I'm calling one of the two people that taught me how to be the assassin, Red Death.
And who is that?
It's Tox, the biotoxin man, the biotoxin, literal poison and drug expert that taught Red how to make his own biotoxic materials to poison and eviscerate people from the inside out. And I'm assuming this is leaving up to GM decision a bit more as well, but that they kind of spoke through code to begin with.
Okay.
And that to call him, he's going to need to dip back into it.
All right. I'm just trying to think of something that would work. Night City Pizza. Night City Pizza. Can I get your order, please?
5 seconds, actually.
No worries. We're all making this shit up as we go. Can you guess?
Also,
That's what
I'd say
makes it
kind of
Oh,
fun.
just hugged Magic because for those 3 hours she was so worried.
Oh, I ponder weak and weary. Oh, many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore.
Will that be with cash or card?
'Tis some visitor tapping at my chamber door, Silverlock Estate.
10 to 15 minutes.
Only this, and nothing more. Then I hang up.
And when I say 10 to 15
Never.
minutes, it's actually 10 to 15 seconds. Well, not 10 to 15 seconds. Basically, Red Death barely has enough
I barely
time.
hang up.
Yeah, you barely hang up before you get another call. The number says 0.
I pick up the phone and I say, blood was its avatar and its seal, the redness and the horror of blood.
Yeah, okay, whatever. What the fuck? You don't talk to me for what, 10 years? And all of a sudden you've got a problem you need my help with? Where the hell have you been,
Where
Red?
the hell you been, Loka?
It's going to be easier to describe. It's going to be easier to describe in person than it will be to describe on the phone.
Yeah, no shit.
Also, a lot safer for both of us.
Yeah, that's relative. All right. Okay, first question. Is it White Viper or the Yellow Scare? He's
Out of
asking for
character.
specific poisons.
Have you heard of something called Rainbow?
Fucking no.
Designer drug. I needed to be purged from someone's system.
All right. What she said was right, 10 to 15.
Good to see you then.
Better be. You hang up. And that's around the time that you hear Magik going, I did what?
Where was Red Death during all of this? Yeah. I was behind a wall, unable to stop you from doing so. Unless you wanted holes in your hands and a bunch of dead civilians on your conscience.
Next time we wait for an exit, okay?
Kraken is
It
doing
was
the
supposed to
slap
be
squat.
a simple. I get in there. I see if I can talk to Chester, and I leave. That was it. That was the plan.
Next time we wait for exit. Please.
Next time, someone else with more mods than I have can go in first.
I told you, Catman is scary and slicky, and I told you not
Scary.
to
He
go
was just
there.
kind of gross.
Yeah.
On the subject of the Catman, just so you both know, it's a real thing. It's not just some drug-addled hallucination you had. He's a.
I told
What
you.
the hell do you call him?
Yeah, he's an exotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Before whatever took over in my head, I saw him.
And he didn't do it through the zoo. That's why he's all fucked up. And you gave me so much shit about Rainbow.
I
talked
didn't
to
plan
my
to get
AI.
onto Rainbow Kraken.
As you're saying this, Magik, there are like still like little sparkles. Like the world is still very sparkly. And the angrier people are when they're talking, the more sparkles come out of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so Red Death and Exit look like firecrackers right now.
Exit's not mad at her. She's just concerned, and she's like, "Here, let's get one thing straight."
And
for
Magik
Exit-
wants to make it so perfectly clear that she does not want to be on Rainbow. She never, like, taking it was not part of her plan.
Oh, it never is part of the plan, though.
But you were happy. And like as you're telling this to yourself, it was never part of the plan. It's like, but you were happy.
Yucky.
Look,
Water
I've got-
away.
Yeah, you kind of see her even flinch.
What is it?
Still
I've
my
got
system.
someone coming that might be able to help. I have a
know
few
it
things to
feels
say
good.
about him before you see him. Don't look him in the eyes. And don't ask about the face.
Well, can you tell me about the eyes?
Can you warn us first?
Oh no,
what
this
will
is the
happen if I
warning.
look him in the eyes?
Probably
material.
You
kill.
see
I don't-
Red visibly get a little like shyer, almost.
Red, I'm
Kind of like when a little kid gets in trouble, almost that kind of like positioning. And the I don't want to get hit again kind of body language.
yeah, you kind of see Magik like after watching you just go, listen, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
Magik,
I don't know when I
it
go back
feels
under.
good.
Yeah, it was nice and things were pretty, but
But
it's not real.
yes, and I killed a person under it, and I put the bomb in the thing, and it blew up and killed people, and I didn't know. And my AI friend said that he only can unaddicted me because I am wired and my system is fucked up or something like that. He will work on something for you and Tommy, but uh, for now there is no cure. I can show you my psychiatrist.
See what Red's guy can do.
We'll pursue all avenues.
Yes.
Let's not run for Doomsday yet.
I
No.
just
I
don't
love
know
you,
how
I am
long
happy
I'm
you
gonna
are alive.
be me.
Yeah.
So if you guys can
He may also ask a favor.
ask me a favor,
Maybe.
great.
It might be
Does
you.
this
It
room
might
have a
not be
back
you.
door?
This is. Look, my mentors are weird people.
I'm used to weird people.
I
We'll
don't-
see.
I just don't know how
Knowing
much
Ho
longer I'm
and
gonna be
knowing
here.
you, yeah.
So promise me. And she's looking at all of you, and this is the most real she's being.
Exit's looking her straight in the eyes.
Promise you'll keep me safe. Don't
Always.
let me wander off
Oh,
Always.
like Kraken used to.
yeah, that's.
I'm not
Please
leaving your
try.
side. You hear me?
If this thing can mess with my head and my memories,
It
then
can.
it knows who I am.
Yes.
It knows who I'm connected to. And that might be even more dangerous.
And in the back of your head again. But you were happy.
Yeah, and that time she's screaming at full, like at something behind her at full volume. But it was fake.
How does your
There's
cat look
nothing.
like?
Like a tuxedo cat that was in an oil slick.
So it's different cats for different people.
Wait, what?
That's fascinating. Mine was horrible and many mouths, and he was real asshole. So my theory about personal pseudo AI constructs is more viable.
Great. Okay, so this is. How does someone who's unmodded get infected with a computer virus?
There's a knock.
What
on
do you
the
mean
door.
it'll be Garfield?
I think it's nanobots.
What do you mean?
Copyrighted.
Magik, you get a notification on your agent. It's one of the guards saying there's a pizza delivery.
She'll text through, let him through.
Okay. And another one's like, didn't get any for us. That was from here. Yeah, sorry, yeah. A second message is like, you didn't get anything for us? Sure.
Yeah, from here. I didn't order it.
So it's free and you're just taking it?
I don't know who
Rude.
ordered it right now here. I'm in the middle of a freaking panic attack.
If I had to guess, it was Kraken. I'm kidding.
Yeah, actually, he does send you that. If I had
Kraken
to
would
guess, it was
start
Kraken.
ordering pizza for all the guards and the company tab.
So yeah, who goes up to the door?
Should
Red.
it be red?
Red
Yeah.
is absolute. Red is
I
doing
said,
it.
also said she wasn't going to leave Magic's side, so.
Yes, we are on guard and Kraken is trying to ask her about her trip and take notes for Dr. Bean.
And as Red is leaving, once again, he goes, remember, don't look him in the eyes. If he looks you in the eyes, that's different.
Yes, sir.
And then he just, and then he walks off.
Okay.
So
Also, by the way, I'm making a Hero Forge mini of him at the moment. That's my
fucking A. So when you get to the door, it's a dark green sort of one-piece sort of jumpsuit, kind of utility. It looks like it could have been from anything. It could be a utility worker, could be just some guy who didn't want to, wear actual clothes that day. Could have been a uniform. Baseball cap, bill low, and you can see that they have a rebreather unit and sunglasses on. You called for a pizza?
Yeah. Come in.
He sort of you come in, the door closes, he literally drops the pizza. And with
There's
the
a
same
table there,
hand,
sir.
give me an evasion roll, Red Death.
Would
Combat.
he evade?
Thank you. Would I evade? Oh, that is actually a good question. Am I? Oh, it's in fighting.
Yeah, I said combat. I forgot it's not called combat because that would be easy.
I'm going to give you 2. Choose which one you like more.
Yeah, he drops the pizza and in one fluid movement just cranks you upside the head. It was a target again, wasn't it? You got one of your jobs screwed up. Did you mess up the chemicals again?
And no.
How are the vampires working for you, by the way?
Red takes off the mask so he can actually show the vampires.
Mm-hmm.
And they come out well. And and Red just kind of goes, they need a little bit of maybe a little adjustment, but that's about it. They fit
Good.
well, they feel well.
Good. Means Gwen didn't lose her touch. Good. Awesome.
Gwen never lost her touch.
Her left hand either. Or left hook either.
No.
So he just sort of shrugs as he starts, pulling out what looked like doctor's equipment. Some trauma team looking stuff. It does not look like he should have that much shit on him, but it's like a magician just pulling out a scarf. It's just more
Yeah.
and more stuff from this thing. Where's the patient?
Downstairs.
Right.
I've already given them a little on you, not much. They're gonna have questions.
The usual warnings and shit.
Yeah.
Cool. Makes it mysterious. Right.
I like this guy.
I really
Look, I
like
know.
this.
Look, I know you like the edge of it. I'm just.
I got a reputation to uphold.
I know.
They don't know who I am.
Just please don't go too hard on them.
Just scare them
Exit
a
can
little.
take it.
They cannot take
Kraken
it.
is looking at the floor, not looking at the.
All right,
Let's-
so you guys come down, or he comes down with Red Death, and he he follows you. Do you come out of the little safe room at this point, or are you?
Probably yeah. But I also want to get a look at this board
Give
and at
me
least take a picture and at least have like Magic or not Exit or Kraken take a picture of it. Yeah, Exit. You take a picture of this stupid board.
I'm going to use my brain dance recorder, look at the board for a little while, and also around the room.
Okay, so this
As-
room is, for starters, immaculate. Like, the amount of dust that should be here isn't. Magik barely made an imprint in the floor dust when she sat down under the bloody desk. Second of all, it takes about 5 seconds of actually looking at the whiteboard to see that it's in some sort of code. And it's going to take you time to figure that out.
Yeah. Good thing it's in here.
You'll need to have to talk to a brain dance specialist to get it to extract it, but hey.
Judy! I know she's not born yet, but damn, I wish she was.
Right? The cat is the Nike swoosh. It's Shia
Just
LaBeouf.
shoot it.
It's Shia LaBeouf. Do it! Just do it! Anyways.
Shia LaShoot.
Anywho, so Tox takes one look at each of you and almost goes to Kraken. You're the junkie.
Yes,
not the
but it's
patient.
fair.
That was my next guest.
Thank you.
Are you coming out from under that desk?
Yeah, I'm just scared that I'm gonna lose myself again.
Well, wherever you are, that's where you find yourself. So you're never lost. You're just right here.
Yeah, tell that to the rainbow.
It's
Fucking.
And she'll
Alright.
come out and she is trying to like avert her eyes.
Yeah, Tox kind of like grabs you by the chin and takes off his sunglasses and lifts you up to look you square in the eyes. And he also takes off his rebreather. Red Death, would you please describe him to us?
I'm so excited. Okay.
So
me too.
green spiky hair, because of course he's got a theme and a reputation to uphold. The eyes are these kind of whirling camera looking things almost. Once again, bright green, because it's like if anyone who likes to use Hero Forge for anything will notice it as mad scientist green. It's kind of this green, almost yellowy, like it looks like your classic mad scientist bottle. The face is kind of ripped apart to the point where the rebreather actually helps him talk a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't exactly have the same kind of jaw that Red has, even though their faces, the way that the bottom of their faces are, is kind of similar, but not. When Talk starts to speak, the bottom portion of his jaw separates and it kind of opens out downward
Fascinating.
and opens up to the side. Yeah, a bit kind of the predator face.
Breathe out for me.
And you see series, not just a single thing of vampires like Red has, but rows of them.
Yeah, Magik.
Yeah. His teeth are basically all filed to points.
Yeah, Magik
And
follows
each one is
orders
a
and breathes out for
slightly-
him.
Each one's kind of a slightly different color. Just the different things he's got in each one. You breathe out and okay, in my head he's got a ghoul face from Fallout.
A little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of sunken, barely a nose. When he breathes your exhalation in, you can hear the whirring, and Exit hears it especially, of multiple filters and other pieces of cyber tech basically doing a chemical analysis of your halitosis.
Exit accidentally out loud goes, "That's really cool."
Did it myself.
Awesome.
And
Red does lean in and go, the reason you don't mention the face is because he will not shut the fuck up about it.
heard that. And he's right. Because I'm awesome. And you are fucking weird.
Is this to Magic?
Said that to Magik.
And it's a head tilt first. I'm sorry, excuse me?
I have never come across something like this. Ever.
Nanobots?
Nanoviruses are nothing new to me. Spent most of the Fourth War making money off of them. Did you know that you have an internet connection? And that's where I'm going to close the.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. What if we didn't do that?
No. Because Magik's next words are, what the fuck?
That just brings on more questions.
Exactly. And that's what I love doing to you guys, because it's
Yes.
great. I think that's how I managed to Stockholm syndrome you guys into thinking I'm a good GM.
You are a good
You
GM.
are a
You got
good
a
GM.
face.
See,
You are.
Stockholm
It's
syndrome.
it's
No,
also
I'm kidding.
very good
It's
too.
No.
from Stockholm.
You know, Stockholm syndrome
syndrome
was
doesn't
actually initially
exist.
done because Stockholm syndrome was just the fact that the people in the bank were finding it easier to communicate with the robbers, who seemed more sane than the trigger happy agents outside the door.
Also, there's a fair bit of bias from the guy who got duped by a narcissist.
Yes, and it's on me.
Watch, if you have Netflix, watch, I think it's called Klaus. It's got Bill Skarsgård in it. It's really funny because it is that whole thing from his perspective. And he is a grandiose narcissist. So it's all bullshit. And you get to watch what he sees versus what everybody else saw. And it's
This
a really
game
good show.
is so funny. It was great.
It's really
Plan
good.
Takeover Rainbow is back on track.
Anywho, thank you guys for throwing Magik under the, or letting me throw Magik under the bus with drugs. This has also, thank you for letting introducing Talks to us. That's going to be,
He's great.
I like
love
Talks.
him.
He's cool.
honestly, the way I see him is one of those I'm here to do a job type
Mr.
guys.
Wolf from Pulp Fiction.
A little bit, a lot of it, actually, yeah. So I would like to thank you all for this great session. I would like to thank Kevin for producing. I would like to thank everybody in the chat for
Chat.
chat. I know it's
Shocking.
mostly Kevin and Bat Kyle, but that's fine. I like it. It's
Fury
funny,
opinion.
and some of those were fucking great. When he smiles, he looks like a worm from Dune. Yeah, that's pretty close. Or one of those metal grinders. Anywho, if you are watching on the YouTube or on the VOD, thank you. Please leave a like or comment. Hit the notification bell so you know when we upload
Upload
new
of it.
episodes. I can English. I should know how. It's been 40 years. I've got practice.
Yeah.
Tell Bison how great he's doing, and that
I would
he's an
appreciate
amazing
that.
GM.
Yes.
It's great for my my Stockholm syndrome,
No
imposter
Stockholm
syndrome.
Narcissism.
syndrome.
It's my narcissism. Thanks.
No, you don't have that as well.
No.
But yeah, we stream many times a week. Our next scheduled show is on Thursday. We have a show Friday, yes, and then an upcoming one shot either this Saturday or upcoming Saturday. This Saturday, yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun. I've been peeping the cast chat, and one of the characters is a bear, so you know, hashtag Team Len.
Hey, bears.
And I'm gonna close off tonight with the maxim we usually have. Things are shit right now. Life sucks. It feels like we are living in the wrong timeline, and I understand that. So if you don't have the energy to be nice to each other, at the very least, be kind. You don't know what other people are going through, and everybody's going through shit. A little kindness goes a long way. So be kind to each other and have a good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Night, y'all.